Okay, let's be real. In the world of AI writing tools, it feels like a new one pops up literally every single day. They all promise to make your life easier, to make content creation faster, but if you're serious about your brand, there's this one huge question that just hangs over all of them.
Yeah, we know AI can write. That's a given. But can it capture your specific tone? Your unique style? Can it maintain that brand voice you've spent years, maybe even decades building? Now that is the real challenge, and it's exactly what we're going to dive into today with a tool called Jasper.
All right, so to really get this, the first thing you have to understand is that not all AI is created equal. They pretty much fall into two big camps. You've got your generalists and you've got your specialists.
So on one side, you have the generalists. The most famous one, of course, is ChatGPT. Think of it like a Swiss Army knife. It's incredibly versatile, right? It can help you plan a trip, write a poem, or even debug some code. But on the other side, you've got the specialists, like Jasper. These are more like a surgeon's scalpel, purpose-built for one specific job. And in Jasper's case, that job is marketing, and it has a really deep knowledge of what that requires.
And that brings us right to Jasper. See, it's not trying to be everything to everybody. It has a super clear identity. It is the AI content platform built for marketing teams, period.
This slide really breaks down what purpose-built actually means for a marketer. It's not just about standard SEO, you know? Jasper is designed to optimize for AEO, that's answer engine optimization. Think about getting your business to be the top answer on Alexa or Siri. But the most crucial point, the real game changer, is right there in the middle, automating brand compliance. It's built from the ground up to protect the voice, the tone, and the style you've worked so hard to create.
And hey, this isn't just some marketing fluff from the company. You have real-world marketers, guys like Dave Gerhardt, who founded the super popular B2B community Exit 5, pointing to Jasper specifically because it's built for the work they do every single day, creating campaigns that actually convert.
So the big question is, how does Jasper actually do this? How does it maintain your brand's unique flavor? Well, let's zoom in on its absolute standout feature, the thing that really shows off its specialist chops. It's called brand voice.
So what is brand voice? Well, essentially, it's a feature that lets you teach the AI how you write. You just feed it your own content, your best blog posts, your website copy, whatever, and it analyzes everything, your word choice, your sentence structure, your tone, all of it, to build a unique profile. This is what makes sure that what it writes for you sounds like it actually came from you.
And what's great is that getting this all set up is surprisingly simple. You just upload some examples of your best work, you can paste in text, upload files, or even just drop in some URLs from your site. Then Jasper works its magic and spits out a description of your voice, which you can then tweak and refine. Once you've got it locked in, you can apply that voice to every single piece of new content you generate.
Okay, so this naturally leads to the big showdown, right? How does this super specialized approach actually stack up against the best-known generalist in the entire world? Let's put Jasper and ChatGPT head-to-head and see what's what.
This table, based on an analysis from Zapier, just lays out the core differences so clearly. First, look at the ideal user. Jasper is for marketing teams. ChatGPT is for, well, pretty much everyone. And check out the SEO capabilities. Jasper gets 5 stars because it has all these built-in templates and integrations. ChatGPT can do SEO, sure, but you have to do a lot more manual work with your prompts. And of course, that specialization comes at a price. ChatGPT has a free plan, which is amazing, while Jasper is a premium, paid-only tool.
And honestly, the verdict from Xavier just hits the nail on the head. It's not about one being better than the other overall. It's about which one is better for a specific job. If you need a versatile assistant for a million different things, ChatGPT is your go-to, no question. But if your actual job is to create marketing content that stays on brand, Jasper is the tool that was built for you from the ground up.
So, with all of that in mind, how do you decide if a specialized tool like Jasper is the right move for your team? Let's get down to the practical side of things.
First up, let's talk about the cost. As you can see here, the Jasper Pro plan is going to run you about $59 per seat per month if you pay for the year up front. That's more than double the cost of ChatGPT Plus. So yeah, it's a significant investment. And it's also really important to note that the unlimited brand voices feature, which is a huge deal for bigger teams, is only available on their higher tier business plan.
But, for any professional team or any real business, the conversation absolutely cannot end at the price tag. The second you start feeding company info, product details, or customer data into an AI, security becomes the #1 priority. It's critical.
And this is an area where Jasper puts a huge amount of focus. According to their security white paper, the platform is SOC 2 compliant. Now, if you're not familiar with that, it's basically a really tough third-party audit that certifies they have enterprise-grade systems in place to keep your data safe. It's a very big deal.
And this right here, this might be the single most important promise any AI company can make to a business. Jasper states, very clearly, that the data you give it, your brand voice, your product info, your secret sauce, is never used to train third-party AI models. Your proprietary information stays exactly that, yours.
And on top of that, they've got layers of other protections. All your data is encrypted, both when it's just sitting on their servers and when it's being sent back and forth. Access is super strictly controlled, they get outside firms to try and hack them every year to find weaknesses, and they're constantly monitoring their systems. This is the kind of stuff that really matters when you're betting your brand on a new piece of tech.
So what we're left with is this: the choice between a generalist and a specialist. Well, it's not just about features. It's a real strategic decision. And it makes you wonder, as AI keeps weaving its way into every single part of our work, what's the future going to look like? Are we all going to rely on one giant all-knowing AI to do everything? Or is our digital future going to look more like a toolbox filled with finely tuned, specialized assistants, each one a true master of its own craft?